Dollar index monthly time frame. First it came down vertically on big monthly time frame. Last 2 months total sideways, no major change, neither up nor down. Multiple level of support zone near this area. So last 2 months no action. So this is last week of June month, then July coming, and I think July dollar will be flying. But this area 101 will be first resistance, support after breakdown. Let's see how high it fly, but that is our first resistance target. So now you have full detail about the new SEP, or simple word dot plot. Interest rate projection is rising compared to last projection in their March SEP, and that is very good news for dollar, because main problem in theory, if we see, it is stagflation, where they dump dollar asset by other thing like Bitcoin, gold and stocks, but they are showing higher interest rate in upcoming time and predicting more stagflation. If you compare their May and June FOMC meeting, clearly they are more aggressive on stagflation forecast. They are ready to act on this new Iran war risk, because war directly affecting oil. If oil spike stay higher, then Fed is ready to act. So compared to May month, stagflation risk rising, at the same time Fed is giving more hawkish forecast. So this is good news for dollar. Let's see how it react. Euro USD weekly time frame. Last week it tried making new range high but failed. So once it start going down, 1.14 will be first support, then next 1.11. Similar condition on GBPUSD weekly time frame, upper trend line testing again and again every week, and last week a red candlestick. So weekly time frame giving us dynamic resistance, a trend line. Support is not clear, 1.33, that will be your first downside target. USDCAD, if you see daily time frame, then ending time chart pattern not perfect, same to same like book, but so much similarity. Lower trend line fake out, upper trend line retest, price up again. So tariff war started with this gap up, and I think on this low tariff may be ending. If everything reverse, this currency pair can reverse, because Fed have made clear in this speech, if Trump want rate cut, then they have to fix tariff. First they cut tariff, then Fed will cut interest rate. USDCHF, if you see technical first on daily chart, then this recent low, price try testing but no breakdown, clear closing, technically looks like double bottom. First resistance 0.83, it will retest, it will break out, then on neckline retest you will target new higher high. As fundamental, if you compare these two currency, dollar more than 4% central bank rate, CHF they are back at 0%. Clearly both central bank have big interest rate difference. One side you had number one reserve currency, on the other side small currency but not number one. If you see Bitcoin weekly time frame, because Bitcoin is not part of dollar index, but they are trading against dollar, and last week June FOMC meeting, QT is still happening, but if you see entire speech, they are not talking about QT. Silver, if you see weekly time frame, then we have this possible parallel channel. If it spike upper trend line, clearly retest, then sell. Downside target will be retest of a lower trend line, because this like triangle chart pattern correction, then upside breakout. But Fed is more aggressive on stagflation, and after stagflation there is only one path, which is recession. And since silver is industrial metal, then first thing is recession, second thing is tight Fed policy. So two force coming against silver. So once it start going down, first will be $34 support area, but be careful, recession and tight policy both are enemy for silver. GDX weekly time frame, possible leading diagonal chart pattern on weekly time frame. First support $45. One more ending diagonal chart pattern on daily time frame. Upper trend line retest, lower trend line breaking down. So if price goes down more, $45 is our only strong static support level. Because last week so many news all failed and gold still sideways below 34.30 triple top. US oil weekly time frame, big static resistance $78, that is main resistance level. There was a big jump in oil last week but no major breakout. If war increase in upcoming time, oil fly more, then 93 will be next big resistance level. But remember one thing, more oil goes up, more Fed will panic, more Fed will be aggressive. So oil was doing more action compared to gold last week. Everyone was expecting breakout to 3600, but nothing major happened in gold because JP Morgan already forecasted if war does not stop, 120 oil price can force Fed hike once again. SP 500 monthly time frame, this is last week of June month, first half of this year, and Fed gave clear hint they are hawkish and they are ready to fight stagflation. After that, only one choice, recession. This week GDP, but like Fed said in FOMC speech, because of tariff, there is a big problem in GDP number. So better we ignore this time. So NAP can be big trigger. If you are increase, price already there, full V-shape recovery, can be double top. And let's see what will be the trigger this time. So 6100 big static resistance and downside risk up to 4800. So US 10-year bond yield, they are more aggressive on stagflation, forecasting higher interest rate. In number, there is clear stagflation, more than their May FOMC meeting, more than their March FOMC meeting. So meeting by meeting, every time they are more aggressive against stagflation. Because Fed was hawkish, and that is very good news for dollar and very good news for bond market. But overall, I am bullish on bond market. Let's see when breakdown start in 10-year bond yield. What will be the trigger? It can be any big news on tariff, which have no fixed timing and date. It can be GDP this week, or this is the last week of June month, then July. NAP number, big change in UR, that can be next trigger. But yield will go down. Back to dollar index daily time frame. This trend line, you can see multiple retest. Friday closing again retest, but no breakout. But if breakout come, you can see recent low retest, but fake out, can be double bottom. In that condition, 101 will be fast resistance. Before that, dollar index will not stop. And once price goes there, then it will confirm reversal start, bullish dollar coming.